It's springtime in the Mile High City. As we come off of a longer than usual and cold winter, most people around here are ready for the warmer weather. As the temperatures heat up, is the housing market following suit?
We'll get to the trends and stats, but first, after taking a break last quarter from our popular 3 Most Interesting Things segment, we're back to share our first most interesting thing of the winter and early spring season.
Yes. Number 1, the developers of the long-beleaguered Park Hill Golf Course suffered another setback at the ballot box earlier this month when referred question 20 was rejected by almost 60% of the voters. The property in question is 155 acres located off of roughly Colorado Boulevard and Interstate 70. The referred question was an attempt to lift the conservation easement on the land so that developers could build housing, retail space, and a regional park. Now that that has failed, the easement remains and the land will return to a privately owned regulation-length 18-hole golf course. The landowners, Westside Investment Partners, are currently exploring what could be achieved with the easement in place. Golf is a must, but also could include uses that are, quote, accessory and incidental to a golf course, like a clubhouse, driving range, tennis courts, or ball fields, so long as they don't interfere with golf operations. I'm guessing this is not how Westside intended for this project to go, but maybe there's a greater plan in play they just haven't uncovered yet. We will keep you updated as things move forward.
We shared with you a while back that a Colorado landmark, Casa Bonita, had been acquired by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the co-creators of the television show South Park. Now, after a significant remodel and menu refresh, the partners have announced the new and improved Casa Bonita will be ready to open in mid-May. That's just a month away, Zach.
Yeah.
Wow. To say that people are excited about this is an understatement. The Facebook group, The Great Wait in Line Event to Eat the First Night at Casa Bonita, has over 14,000 members already. You better get in line right now, Zach. We'll see if the improvement lives up to the hype.
Yeah, we'll see soon enough. And number 3, the most expensive home in Denver. We have not done our Most Interesting Things series in a few months, as we've mentioned, and in that gap, the most expensive home ever to hit the market in the Denver metro area came on the market. Located on nearly 15 acres in the coveted Cherry Hills Village neighborhood, Clearview Farm includes a 5-bedroom, 8-bathroom, 13,879 square foot main residence with a 1.5-acre pond, unobstructed mountain views, and resort-style amenities, including an expansive sun deck, lap pool, and spa. The listing price? Well, just at a cool $28,888,888. In 2022, there were 3 sales in the metro area that eclipsed 15 million and 2 that were over 20 million. Wow. Hint, one was current Denver Broncos quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Wow, well, so many newsworthy stories to track from the past few months. Now it's time to turn our attention to the trends and numbers. Kathy, what is going on out there in the housing market?
Thanks for asking, Zach. Last year was a year like no other. We had big appreciation in the first half of 2022 and then price reductions and declines in the second half of 2022, largely fueled by rapidly rising interest rates and inflation. One piece we'll discuss along with the numbers and trends. What does it feel like out there with buyers and sellers right now? What is the buyer and seller sentiment in this current market? Let's move into the all-important median sale price numbers. Take it away, Zach.
Well, while the median sales price declined by 6% year over year, we are still seeing and experiencing multiple offers in many situations that are landing above the list price. The big difference here is that we're not seeing the huge escalations that were taking place in the first quarter of last year. I think most of us can agree that just wasn't sustainable. And the reality is there is still significant demand for housing, just with more modest escalations.
The increase here is by 7 days over last year and down 16 days from last month. This is also another indicator of demand in the market, which is very strong. Homes are lasting on the market through one weekend, and by the next weekend, they've gone pending.
What we're seeing a lot of is they're going pending after just that first weekend. Okay, now on the total number of listings on the market. That's a 166% increase from last year. Yeah, that's a big jump. But when you consider we were at a record low level of inventory this time last year, is it really that much? Well, not in our experience.
The final numbers will show you our pending sales. Total pending sales are down 13% from last year. This indicates current buyer activity, which is slightly lower from the frothy madness that was spring 2022. Remember? Wow.
So what do these numbers and stats mean to all of us? First off, buyer demand is strong. Many thought buyers would retreat due to higher interest rates, and that simply hasn't happened. Our buyers are experiencing multiple offer situations in nearly every offer written over the past 2+ months.
Rates currently are in the low 6% range. That's higher than a year ago, but many buyers have adjusted, and they just understand this is the new reality, for now at least.
That's right. One challenge that is very real: home sellers who have low interest rates on their existing homes are not as inclined to make a move where they'll be faced with higher interest rates on their next home. More than 65% of all homeowners with a mortgage have rates under 4%.
Wow. What is the current buyer demand showing us? The dream of home ownership is very real. Potential buyers see value in owning a home, taking pride in ownership, while understanding home values increase over time.
We love bringing you our 3 most interesting things, plus quarterly housing market updates. If you get any value from this, and you're possibly thinking about buying or selling a home in the next 1 to 2 years, our team would love to be your real estate resource of choice. Just reach out to us at info@nelsonteam.com.